Hello friends, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Shaquille. Today, we're traveling back in time to the year 1600, a moment when a new chapter was opening in the land we now call America. Before this, Spain and Portugal had already established control over much of the Americas. Gold, silver, and valuable resources were being shipped back to Europe, making them incredibly powerful. But now, two new powers were crossing the Atlantic, England and France. Their arrival didn't just bring new settlements, it set the stage for a battle for control that would last for centuries. European politics, wealth, and power were now directly linked to the land across the ocean. Let's see how this all unfolded. By 1600, Spain and Portugal dominated much of the Americas, but England and France were changing everything. These new powers didn't just want land, they wanted wealth, influence, and control. Spain's riches and Portugal's trade routes were impressive, but England and France were determined to challenge them. This was the start of intense rivalries in the New World. With the arrival of England and France, colonial competition began in earnest. Each European power had its goals, resources, territory, and influence over native peoples. England focused on settlements along the Atlantic coast, while France built trade networks and alliances in the north. The struggles in Europe were now mirrored across the Americas. England's first colonies faced enormous challenges. The Roanoke colony, for example, vanished mysteriously, showing how harsh life could be. Then came Jamestown, founded in 1607. Famine, disease, and conflicts with native tribes made survival difficult. But under the leadership of Captain John Smith and with the success of tobacco farming, the colony survived and England established a foothold in America. France took a different approach in North America. They focused on trade rather than gold, particularly the fur trade. Samuel de Champlain founded Quebec, creating alliances with native tribes and expanding French influence across Canada and along the Mississippi River. France built a trade-based empire, which remained influential for centuries. By now, clashes between empires were inevitable. Spain's wealth and Portugal's trade routes, England's colonies, and France's alliances all came into conflict. Colonies became more than homes. They were strategic points in a global struggle. Native peoples were drawn into these rivalries, sometimes as allies, sometimes suffering from disease, displacement, and war. By the early 1600s, the Americas had become a continent of competition. England and France's arrival ensured no single power would dominate. Every settlement, trading post, and alliance became part of a battle that would shape the future of the New World. So, friends, that was the story of 1600, when England and France arrived in America and set the stage for a global struggle. It wasn't just a story of discovery, it was the beginning of centuries of conflict, colonization, and empire building. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and share, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss more fascinating history stories. Drop a comment below and tell me which part surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, friends. See you in the next video for another historical journey.